quarterbacks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Cornhuskers will kick this deep to start us off. He'll return it from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. So USC's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. We've got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see if Kirk, if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions. Be accurate with the ball. And he's got another chance to have another great day.
On first down, it's play action. Looks left and finds his target there. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year. When you think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball, a lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
Wide open downfield. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Trojans will line up on first and 10. Looking deep downfield to the left. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive. Getting that ball downfield. Stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to settle out and bring the pressure.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver makes the catch. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
If that cornerback's going to have outside leverage on 3rd down, he's basically giving you the quick slant. Good read and a nice throw for the first.
Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Stopped after the catch at the 9, but it's first and goal now.
Guys, man-to-man coverage, it's pretty good coverage, but the quarterback puts the ball away from the defender near the sideline where the receiver can go over and make a play.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's down at the 3-yard line.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers, usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down after a short gain there. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. It's going to be tough for the visitors today. And they pick up the first on the ground. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
3rd down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Quarterback, pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. It's a shotgun run call. The pickup is 6 yards at 3rd down and 4 now.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
That gain sets up a 3rd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's a wide receiver screen. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they'll check him out. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Huskers have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Trojans looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Ball handed off. Running with purpose. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away.
Number 13 in punt formation to kick it away.
Returner one down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the return is brought down by the coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go with the tempo, looking to get this deep.
And it's hauled in. What a catch. The sophomore making an excellent catch there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught quickly. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. Can he make it to the marker? He's found some room at the 45. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Huskers.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Makes a quick catch.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
A completion makes it second down. And the quarterback dropping back. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the flat by the running back. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs it. They finally get him down, but a big play to a 46. The Trojans will crank up the tempo.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Tackle made after a big gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down here for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Second down after that previous play.
Let's go.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And that one's picked off. What a play. Now he's bringing it back. Now the 40. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They're going to run it here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Here's the target, and it's complete. Take it now, but not before he makes the first down.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. Up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throwing for his running back. Checks this down to the running back. He's swarmed by the defense.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 4th down, they won't go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the LA Coliseum.
Trojans will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing on the play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They're going to run it. He's past the marker and still going. Good enough for first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
One man in the backfield, he'll get the football. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Play action here on first down. And it's a comeback route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. Tackled, but first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Goal line formation for the defense. Run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Oh, what a grab! Good enough for a fresh set of downs to spot the ball at the 40.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to throw the football.
Goes! Finally brought down at the 8-yard line. A huge play, and suddenly they're in great scoring position. The Trojans will line up here on first down and goal. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
This will be a challenge now. Second and goal back at the 13. Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. And they will score. Touchdown, Trojans. Coach, you played quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
31, USC 7.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Keeping it on the ground here. As the first down is still going. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And the Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
The Cornhuskers line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Nebraska. Still no answer for this offense.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. Returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like
he cannot escape. It's a sack.
But it's another sack. What a job by this defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the 4th quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They're still in that attack mode, and I love to see it.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Gets the first and still running. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is Warren
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Huskers.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they'll set up with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Breaks free. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Grab made by the tight end. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
A new set of downs after that completion.
Get set.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. Nice lead.
Crucial third down play coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And the Trojans will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. Grinding away on the ground. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Takes the ball, tries the right side here. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Well, they moved the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
Here comes a handoff. And he'll be brought down here on the final play of this game. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.